How does the song go with Crete and Clearwater? Looking out my back door. Something like that anyway. Ain't real pretty, is it? But we're getting there. See all them dead trees? All them suckers gotta come down. I know. Just what everybody needs. Another amateur radio YouTube channel, right? I'm not going to try to teach you anything. I'm not going to try to tell you I know any more than anybody else. I'm just going to catalog our amateur radio adventure. Me and Miss D. KQ4 HJW and KQ4 SMN. Miss Darcy. Gotta get out here with the weed eater. This is my collapsible antenna. I go up high enough. That has got my 10-meter dipole and my end-fed half wave connected to it. And you can't really see. Where that goes to, but you see that wire. Stops right there where that tree limb's bent over. But I can get 40, 20, 10, 17, and 12. This has been a lifesaver when it comes to putting up my antenna. This is kind of my invention. It is what I call a mini tower. I've got a 2-inch piece of pipe, just regular galvanized 2-inch pipe. I've got it cut in 2-inch sections, and I bolted it to a top rail, chain link fence top rail. I bolted it to that, and I made me like a mini tower that gives me more rigidity, or whatever you want to call it. And I can just take this and lay my antenna down and raise it back up. I've got a real heavy duty hinge down there, and I've got it bolted to that. I'm not really pleased with the ground wire situation, because when I let it down, that ground wire extends out, and then when I raise it back up, it curls up. I don't like having bends in my ground wire. These are my lightning arresters that I have installed out here, and they're the diamond lightning arrestor. And you know, 15 one, half a dozen of the other. Only thing I'm going to be able to do is if a lightning strikes nearby and travels through the electrical lines, this may keep me from getting burning out something. I mean, there's no way you're going to stop a bolt of lightning. That hadn't been invented yet. I don't care who they are or what they say. But this is my pass-through that I just have built. And Miss D come out here and she painted all these with liquid electrical tape. And it works good, and I paint all my joints anywhere I've got coax joined together. I paint it with this, and at the end where the antenna hooks to the coax, I'll paint it with that. and it keeps them dry. I mean, there's no way water can get in there. This is my 2 meter 70 centimeter. It's on a little tower, and the tower is, if I'm not mistaken, now I could be wrong, I think there's 27 feet of tower. Then there's another 10 foot of top rail fence pipe, tube, or what do you want to call it, and then my 2 meter 70 centimeters set on top of that. Is my GMRS antenna. And it's on another one of my homemade towers, I guess you would call it. But it has two 21-foot sections of, let me see if I can word this. There's 6 21-foot sections of pipe in this. 2 on each leg of the tower I built. And man, that is rigid. We stood that up, no problem. So it's 42 feet plus 5 foot on top. So that would make it 47-foot antenna. And we talk from here to Noonan, which Noonan is in that direction, which you can see not many hills. We're kind of on top of the hill when it comes to that, as far as that direction. But we have Anniston, Gadsden is kind of, I would say northeast of us. No, I'm wrong. Northwest. I'm going to edit this part out because I don't know where I'm at. This is the inside of the pass-through that I built. I've got my GMRS, a 2 meter FTM 3100 Yaesu. I've got the spare, and on the spare I have connections where I can hook up my handhelds. When we first started this ham journey, we used a handheld 10-watt Radiodity 510. But that's what we used when I first started. I used to talk to Carrollton and Sheehaw Mountain. I talked all over the place with that 10-watt Radiodity. But the collection has grown quite a bit since then. I've got Yaesus, I've got Bowfangs, I've got one of the most worthless pieces of junk that there is, and that's that Quashang, I got a better name for it, but I won't say it. But anyway, that's where we stand, and we are in my ham shack, or mine and Darcy's ham shack. I'm one of the lucky people that has a wife that really likes ham radio also. There's my tools my spare parts. I have a nano VNA. I've got SWR meters. Got all kind of SWR meters and all kind of tools to hook up all kind of equipment with, which I found out that that's one of the few things that, one of the many things that you need when you start ham radio. There's my cables, my programming cables, my computer, my wall mounts, mine and Darcy's "We Love Us" wall. But this is the ham shack. This is where we do what we do.